What up, Couch Gang, Hip Hop Crimies and Crimettes, and my Renegades? Welcome back to the couch. If you know, you know. If you don't, hit the button below. Your man BITO'S back with another reaction. And this reaction today is obviously for the Renegades, dog. Now, I had just did 7 Sins, which was a very popular comments request. And I finally got to it. And I love the song. I don't think I understood the song as much as I would like to say, as, you know, I do with most songs. And I also stated in this video, I think that was one of the songs, that truly made me feel a little stumped. But once again, it's because I know I'm not well versed in that category of things. But that's fine, though. That's why I'm here to learn. We're here to talk about it. And I'm in the comments, and I'll always encourage you guys to be in the comments to explain where I went wrong. But that's okay with that, man. So we're hopping right into Ren, the Ren song that I guess was blocked off YouTube. I don't think I can say that word on YouTube for some strange reason. So I'm still learning those guidelines and restrictions, whatever you want to call them, as well. But it's that song too. It's called I don't know what even is the safe thing to say, but I guess it's called "Get Rid of Yourself." You know what I'm saying? But like not in those words. But this is another song that I think I was told to listen to, and also was one of those songs that YouTube doesn't like to have on there, whatever the case may be, though. But I feel like this goes back to just, you know, the world has or the U.S. I should say. I don't know how censorship works in other countries. So in the U.S., the U.S. has a weird way of censoring shit. Like, I can see somebody get like viciously annihilated with no censorship on like all my platforms, you know, my social media platforms, but I can't say this word. I always find that a little weird, but yeah, it just goes back to that. So we hopping right into that song that I can't really say the word to, but I can say it. I know how to say it, just to make it clear. But I think YouTube is a little funny with the games when it comes to just certain words that you can't actually say. So yeah, we just gonna hop right into this, man. We gonna see what this song's on. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe.
Through the cracks of the night sky, a light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. I'm so fucking lonely beneath this. Narcissistic, can't keep a secret. Miscount sheep, I can't sleep, a misfit. Some say trouble, but some say sadistic. Bruises my brother, one time or the other. My skin felt counterfeit, silicone rubber. Bruises my sister, skin pop the blister. Dig deep, resist the feeling when it hits you. Falling through the cracks of the night sky.
I know this song is about a serious subject matter and everything too, but this song's really good. Like the beat, the sound of it. Obviously, he's talking about something very touchy, but this song is super good. Like, it's just, I'm feeling the song. That's why I had to pause it real quick, man.
Light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
I don't know why that bar standing out so much to me, dog. Like, it never felt like it was the right time, and then he follows up with what he's saying. Because I feel like when you're going through these things, man, you know, you go through dark patches and dark phases in your life, and you feel like those moments, like, I can't say we've all been there, but I can understand and also not relate, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it. And it's a tough spot to be in, you know what I mean? And sometimes you think about it from time to time, and you're like, I'm gonna do this now, and then it's like you said, it's not the right time. But that's because I feel like you're also wanting somebody to care, and sometimes you're just alone and in a cold space. So you know, this whole thing this song makes things very difficult, because like I can say I've been in not that type of space, but damn near close to that space where I can that's why I'm like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? So
treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Sick boy, bitten by a tech boy. so fucking washed up and seasick. Masochistic kid with a split lip. 6 feet deep, I can't eat, I'm nervous. Won't stay down cause my body purges. Useless my mother, can't keep in my supper. Skin so pale cause my cheeks leak colour. Truth is my father, you choose your karma. Draw for the sword, then drive through the armor. Oh I, oh I, oh I, falling through the cracks.
He was talking about himself right there in that little verse too, right?
To the night sky, a light goes out on the other side. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Oh I, oh I, oh I, treading on the tracks in the night time. It never really felt like the right time. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide. Suicide, suicide, suicide.
Yo, he's really good with his videos too.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky.
Jesus, he ain't cried rivers, he cried oceans, man. That's nuts, man. Let me go back to that, man. This song's fire, man.
Suicide, suicide, suicide.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from my tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped the whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as well. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Sager, Justin, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I numb myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. The distance is my plaster cast. The truth is to the day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find that anger. All I find is missing you, man, I miss you. With all my rhymes, I picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine. Not the way that it worked, cause I was late like a jerk. There's not a day where I could find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you, man, I miss you absurd. Fuck.
Shit, that almost got me a little emotional, man. Got me thinking about certain people and stuff, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. And that's what's just really what it be, too. I mean, that could have not been his message, but when you think about certain people, man, that's what that could bring you over the brink of doing that too, man. At the end of the day, and that's kind of where I'm like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? So not to get too personal and soapboxy with it, but yeah, this song was real, man. That shit was deep. I ain't gonna play it back though, cause that one might get me a little bit too in my feelings. Though I can't listen to that one back to back, cause even at the end of that just almost got me. I couldn't let me get me, man. I ain't about to be on here crying and shit on the camera, man. I ain't gonna lie, but definitely relatable. Definitely understandable, man. That's definitely a heart heavy song, man. That's a very hard hitting song as well too, man. Especially if like anybody going through certain things like this as well too. Always trying to figure out how to get some help, man, and get through it, man. That's definitely not the way. And I can only say that because I can relate to being in these situations and just being like, let me dig myself out of it. It's not easy, but you know what I'm saying? It's stuff that, we have to, or people would have to just get onto and just get better about, fighting through that struggle and everything. Because I know it's a struggle for real, man. And a lot of people have it a lot harder than some that can pull themselves out of it. So we can definitely recognize that. But another 10, man. I do like the songs with a message in it, man. I do like those songs that are heavy songs, man. Those songs that hit you in the gut and the heart, wherever you want to say. But he did his job with that song, man. Great job, Ren, man. You can tell Ren really puts his pain out too. I don't know if this is something that he had personally had went through, or he experienced, because I think I caught something at the end where it sounded like it was like he was talking to somebody who may have done this to themselves. But once again, that's just something that I'm not gonna play back right now, just because I don't want to be too in my feels about it right now. I ain't gonna lie, but definitely a great song. Definitely feeling it. Still a 10. Ren's definitely up there for me as far as one of those artists that I really like to listen to. Like, it's funny that when I don't listen to Ren for a little bit and I can tell how my mood is and shit like that, not saying that Ren's controlling my mood, but when I go to listen to Ren, like, I literally get this different type of feeling over just my energy. You know what I'm saying? My frequencies change a little bit. And that's just something I've also said from the beginning when I didn't even really know what Ren's music was from a hole in the wall. It was just something that it was a feeling that it gave me that I don't get too often from a lot of artists, you know what I'm saying? Even some of my favorite artists, you know what I mean? So it's something that he's doing a good job in, man. I'm definitely gonna get back into this Ren bag, man, because I miss feeling good when I be doing some of these recordings. I went a little left real quick with certain things, which probably messed up my frequencies a little bit, just a tad, but it's all about music, man. You know, that's just kind of how it does. Music will bring you on that roller coaster of emotions and frequencies and energies that you didn't expect. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more. I'm out of here. Peace.